Grain conditioning equipment can greatly impact an operation's bottom line. I met with Rody Jelleberg, grain dryer operations manager, to see how Superior grain equipment does just that. Rody, Superior is well known for their grain bins, but how did they get into the dryer market?
Back in 2013, we had an opportunity to purchase Excel grain dryers, which was a derivative of the original Vertec and AGWEEK dryers from the 60s. They were bought by Phoenix, which is a Canadian company, which then turned into a company out of Waseca, Minnesota, father and son, building a couple dryers a year. We purchased the company, had side fan models. We did some engineering changes, made the under fan models like we have here, and expanded the model line for small farms all the way up to large commercial operations.
And how has that impacted farmers' bottom lines?
Essentially, you can get in the field earlier. You can also lessen your field loss by getting in the field earlier. You have to have a way to get the moisture out, especially corn. And the only way to do that is with a high temp mechanical dryer such as that we offer.
So with this specific operation, what was this farmer looking to incorporate in terms of grain handling equipment?
So he had originally 4 bins and wanted to add on some additional storage for dry as well as a wet bin and then a dryer because he was taking on more acreage, needed to get in the field earlier, get that product out. Last year was a wet season, late start, ended up being a fairly dry season at the end, so he didn't have to use the dryer a whole lot, but just having the dryer there gave him the opportunity to be able to get in there quicker and dry down faster and be able to complete his harvest.
And what does the planning process look like with this sort of operation?
Essentially, we look at what you have for space and then take in how many acres you're doing, how many average bushels per acre. We do some formulations to figure out, okay, how much can you harvest in a day? How long do you want to run the dryer? Do you want to run it 12 hours a day? Do you want to run it 24 hours a day?
Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Rody.
Absolutely, thank you.
Rody Jelleberg. Thanks for watching AgweekTV on YouTube. Make sure to like and subscribe. We put out new videos every Saturday.